Well, I've been a little slack on the videos, but let me try to get y'all caught up since last time. All right, let's squeeze in here. See, I've got that part of the bar framed up and was able to get my 4 drawers. Now that bottom drawer just sits on the floor, but it's better than nothing. And I was able to get a rail down there, and as you can see, a guide rail for the bottom. See, they all have these little slides in them. Very primitive, but it works. And here I got our little decorative piece. Here I was able to save it. Got a piece of laminate from another piece and put over it and trimmed it in some trim that I saved. So that's ready. She's got some kind of black wall covering she's gonna put over that. So this is ready, but last time we looked at it, boss lady, she wants this wall to come up to the ceiling. So it kind of matches that, encloses the workspace. It'll separate the settee. So I'm gonna have to back up and retrofit that wall. But she also said she'd like to have some kind of bottle storage in the wall. She said kind of mimic this same distance. That's 3.5. So when I pull 3.5, they end up on this line. And if I carry this outside wall up, that's as thick as a wall as I can get it. And I don't know if that's gonna do what she wants, so I'm gonna have to get her to look at it. And I did a little bit outside. Let's go look at that. All right, coming around. Like I said, here's our bar back, and I have applied our stain to that. I'll let that dry good, and then we can come back with some poly. But that's where we are. We had a couple days of rain, slowed me down a little bit Easter weekend, but we're getting ramped back up and getting after it. All right, so I guess the next thing will be that wall, but I can also go ahead and pre-wire our refrigerator cabinet, and we can get that refrigerator in there. So that'll probably be my next 2 projects. Get the wall up and go ahead and rough in my electrical so we can set that refrigerator up there. Get it out of the garage and also get it up and see what it's gonna look like. All right, let's move on. Just your everyday trip to Walmart. Not much going on. All right, let's come in here and see what we've done. I hadn't done a great job documenting every step, but a lot of it's just basic carpentry and basic cabinetry that I'm not great at. But here we got our cabinet for our refrigerator built, and I went ahead and painted the inside black. I had some black paint. I got my electrical ran. Right now, this pigtails just dropped down up under here. I'll have to do all the connections on it, but then it's run to another double box right there. And then I had to run me a pigtail wire for overhead light boss lady bought. And then we come over here, and remember she wanted that wall, so we've got that part of it done. But I still have to run my electrical box here drop a wire, and then we'll finish off that side of the cabinet. We also ran to the big box store and just found a 6-foot long countertop with no edge. And it was like $139. That's what Boss Lady wanted, so that's what Boss Lady got. And we got our center drawer station built, and it's ready to either be covered with this wall covering she's got, or if she wants me to paint it like I did that, we'll just see. But that's where we are. I still got to do something here. One thing that I thought was weird, we went to both Lowe's and Home Depot and don't nobody carry paneling no more. So I'm gonna have to find somebody that carries paneling and try to find something as close as I can. Patch it, and then let's look at it. We may end up having to just paint the whole ceiling, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, so that's where we're on the inside. We're really making progress. One little quick note on the outside. All right, like I said, I got that back piece of the cabinet built. Lord, I got trash on here. But I've stained that back piece and polished it once. I need to hit it with a little steel wool and put another coat. But I'm gonna need, now that we've got our bar up here, I'm gonna have to make me some kind of trim piece here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is work on that and get that in place and get it stained up and polished. So that's probably what I'm gonna do right now, but that's where we are. I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna open this thing. It's gotta be open higher than that. I'm right at 6 foot and my head just brushes that. So we're gonna have to find a way to get that up higher, which we can do. Okay. So that's where we are.
You got me to go inside?
No, let's just pick it up and kind of set it. We won't go this way. Let's see, which way's the front? Yeah. It is heavy.
It's not. It's awkward. Hold on. Hang on one second. Oh. Oh. Somebody is going now. You can go inside now? Or are you going in?
Both. Okay, so we got our trim piece put in and stained. And we got the fridge in. Let's go take a look at that. Okay. All right, I miscalculated a little bit. Let me get the cover off of it. When I measured to put it in, everything fit, but when I ended up putting that electrical box in, it sticks out, you know, like 4 inches, and that messed my clearance up. But when I got it in here and looked at it, Boss Lady says that's the way she wants it. kind of with the door sticking out a little bit. She says she thinks it'll be easier to get in, but here's our new fridge. Got a freezer. And like I said, I've already got it's plugged in, its outlet, and a pigtail is run down in the bottom of that cabinet. So, we got our fridge in. She liked the painting on the face of that cabinet. And our trim piece on the inside. We can see how it looks. Now this will be a wall face right here. I think that looks pretty good. All right. So we will probably knock off for the day. I'm getting a little tired. So let's do that. But I think Boss Lady's fixing to walk by. Let's see. There she goes right there. There she goes. All right. Let's call it a day for now.